In which way? Are you saying you're more Slytherin? What are we talking about here?
Like material wise.
Uh-huh.
That's like a fan, but me, I'm just more of a fan.
Not a fanatic.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hi.
What do you think? Sorry, are you ready for me, or are we just?
No, absolutely. Sergeant Ford's walking in the back door right now.
Cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter. One of the things that I like to talk about is that, there's nothing wrong with making a kid believe in magic. Just, and teaching him to get over his baggage and forgive people. Are you my guy?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm trying to record this just because there's a potential that it's spicy. This looks like it might be a restricted area. Am I allowed to record in here? Okay, cool. Thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to step in my office right over there.
Sure.
Right here to your left.
Thanks.
Right there where it says Sergeant.
Cool. Man, keep you guys, you trying to figure out what it's like to be in prison in here when they fucking put you in here?
Well, this was an old post office, so.
Oh, okay.
What can I help you with?
Yeah, so, I am doing a art piece on YouTube. My son really wants to be a YouTuber.
Okay.
Right? And I'm a divorced dad.
Okay.
And rather than fight with his mom, I'm just trying to make my life the coolest thing possible so that when the courts give a shit about what his opinion is on where he should be, my house is the coolest place to be because dad's a YouTuber and, kids, they always want to be fucking YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
Used to be Crack Rocks and Jump Shot, but hey, if that doesn't work,
YouTube
is where it's at, right? Anyway, so I've kind of been doing this like trolling art piece as a tribute to Andy Dick and Bo Burnham. I'm not sure if you follow stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Andy Dick, News Radio back in the day. Anyway, so I'm doing this like art piece. It's like a comedy magic show.
Okay.
But it's all kind of like showing how psychological warfare is waged. And even though I'm telling people exactly how I'm going to wage the psychological warfare on them to make them freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
And that I'm trolling them and that it's all bullshit. You look at like the Q movement, for example, where like something so obviously is bullshit and mental illness and people still follow down that rabbit hole. And so the joke is that I'm trying to get in touch with this guy named Curtis Nelson. You ever heard of Curtis Nelson? No one's heard of Curtis Nelson. That's because he's just the gatekeeper at Joe Rogan's new comedy club. Comedy Mothership in Austin. I'm not sure if you listen to Rogan or anything. You get a lot of time sitting in a car. Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point being that I am coining the term Curtis Nelson syndrome, which is when the public, because they're so used to watching people live stream their mental illness unabashedly, and are so used to being gaslighted by the media, that they'll believe anything they see on YouTube, even when you're telling them that it's bullshit.
Pretty much.
And so Curtis Nelson syndrome is this idea that people don't know when they're looking at a performance piece versus when they're looking at real life.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that I have given her such a severe case of Curtis Nelson syndrome that she's convinced that I'm a danger to my son and therefore has the moral high ground to violate the court order of Judge Brown's standard visitation, which says that we're supposed to have a 3-hour play date today. And I put together an entire magic show bedtime story 2-hour special that I want to show my kid today.
Yeah.
And she is now faking that the school called to say that he threw up, that she's going to pick him up early, and we're canceling the visit today. But when I call the school, they're like, no, there's nothing like that going on.
Yeah.
Right? And so I've got just a crazy manipulative bitch trying to, be like, look, courts, look what he put online. Ignore the fact that there's an opening disclaimer, which is that I'm trolling you this entire time, and you're still going to believe me because my trolling kind of is more believable than reality.
Yeah.
Right? So he's about to get out of school at like 2:45 at Inman Elementary.
Okay.
I plan on, going down there to say, hey, I thought you were picking him up. I heard you felt sick. Mom said that you felt sick. Because I'm at the point where I'm tired of keeping this fairy tale going that his mom's not a crazy bitch. And I'd like to have a conversation in front of him that said, Mom said that you threw up at school. Mom said that we were going to cancel the meeting today. And I'd like you to be there just to tell her, I wouldn't violate that court order because I'm pretty sure it's kidnapping when you don't bring me my son when he's supposed to be. If I didn't bring him back, it would be kidnapping. Now, I'm not sure if because she's the custodial one.
It all depends on what the papers say.
Right, the papers are Judge Brown's standard visitation. I got a court-ordered visitation at 5:30, right?
Yeah, us as law enforcement, we have to go to the letter of that paper.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what I want. Now, she's a psychotic bitch with mental issues that, I don't want to get involved in.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Granted, I'm trying to give her mental issues so that she just fucking killed herself early and I don't have to wait till 12. But you know, hey, I don't think that that's violence if I just psychologically torture her into suicide. I mean, suicide is the number one killer of people in America, and that's kind of because society is already sick. So if I'm trying to just spread my own type of mental
between you and your conscience
and
whatever judge here
sticks and stones may break my bones, but my words might make you fucking hang yourself, and that's okay, you know, because that's not violence. Words, right?
As, like I said,
so
that's
we're running
your conscience and the judge.
Yeah,
here.
exactly. I don't have any conscience. I'm the devil himself at this point. So,
That's
but I am a
you.
father that wants to hang out with this kid and tell him how he pranked his mom
understand.
into being a psychopath, and yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to get it on the record that I'm going to go do that.
Okay.
I wanted to announce the plan, dude, just like the rest of the magic show, where I
Yeah.
go, I'm going to go do this, and I don't really want any physical confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm open to the idea of just taking my kid now and bringing him back at 5:30 at the place we were going to meet, because I'm already up here. I'm from Greenville. I've driven 45 minutes
Yeah.
to have to come talk to you to let you know the next magic trick I'm going to do, which is go tell my crazy bitch go tell my crazy bitch wife to bring me my kid at 5:30.
Yeah.
Or I can leave with him now. What would you like?
Yeah.
Right.
That's between y'all.
Yep.
We're just gonna be there to keep the peace.
That's what I
if
want.
If you go to the school and stuff like that, just remember, I'm pretty sure you already got an idea of this, but I have to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
keep your head about you.
Yeah.
Don't do anything outside of,
Nope.
because especially on school grounds, they're
Oh, yeah.
touchy with that.
Oh yeah.
I'll just say,
I know it. I know it's a volatile situation, and
Yeah.
I've got a record of. I mean, I've been arrested because of crazy bitches manipulating the system to weaponize you guys against me, and so I wanted to come here first, hug it out, be like,
Yeah.
dude, this is the deal.
if we've got no problem with you going down there talking to
Awesome.
her, being cordial, stuff like that.
No.
As far as we're concerned, it's two parents talking to each other about their custodial issues.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's civil.
Yeah, and so let's say she says we'll see you at 5:30, and he's not there because she takes him and just goes on the run. What do I do then? Do I call you guys and
Call and get a report, because you would have to take that in front of the family court judge, and he'd issue a violation of the order, and then he'd do all his judge magic, all that stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's hope the judges are in my favor.
Well, I can't tell you what they do, what they not do, but
Thanks, brother. Be safe
no
out there,
problem.
okay?
Yes, sir. You have a good one.